The Zonta Club of Olympia wants to thank our sponsors. Our premier sponsor is the Cowlitz Indian Tribe. Thank you so much for being a sponsor. Silver sponsors include Twin Star Credit Union and Jean and Marcia Zuniga. Thank you. Bronze sponsors include Kraken Design, The Furs MBK Senior Living, Window Genie of Olympia, and Because I Care, ScanYourPhotos.net. And Crystal sponsors include South Sound Psychotherapy, Dreebick Real Estate Investment, Woodlawn Funeral Home and Cemetery, and Lori Berryman. Thank you so much.
That's right. It's Zollywood Square. Zollywood Square.
Brought to you by Zonta of Olympia. Please give responsibly.
Hey, welcome to the Zollywood Squares. Tonight we've got some great Zonta trivia going for you. Hello, Squares. Let's go right to Square 3. Square 3, how many clubs and members are in Zonta International? It's a really good question.
Oh, I know. I was just looking this up the other day on zonta.org website, which everyone should check out. We have over 28,000 members, 1,200 clubs in 63 countries.
Ooh.
I know.
Square number 4. In what ways do Zontians advocate for human rights?
I got this. 1 second. Zonta does a lot. To name just a few of the things that Zonta does locally and globally, Zonta works in supporting human rights to make sure women's rights are human rights, ending gender-based violence, ending childhood marriages, and really expanding access to education locally and globally, just to name a few. There's a lot more you can find on zonta.org.
Square 2. What Zonta program has supported over 130 women stay on the path to self-sufficiency?
I know this answer. It's the Next Right Step. The Next Right Step, the need in our community has increased so much due to COVID. We have done one-time grants like transportation. This is very serious though, but it is really hot in this kitchen right now. Transportation, training, and housing. And 100% of the money, 100% of the money goes to the Next Right Step. What does that mean? It means it goes to the women in need in our community.
What?
100% of the donation to Next Right Step goes to the program? Oh, thank you for the follow-up question. Zonta partners with the Family Education Support Services, FES, and FES screens the applicants, the women in our community who have a need, and it helps lead the women on their path to self-sufficiency and financial independence. When they have not a roadblock, but like say it doesn't rise. So FES will pay the agency or the vendor directly, and each woman can apply up to $500. It's a pretty special program and unique in our community.
Square 6. One of Zonta International's goals is to end childhood marriage. That hits pretty close to home here. Which Zonta member was brought to Olympia as a child bride in 1941 and, by the way, is now the longest standing member of Zonta Club of Olympia?
Toy K. Toy K is 96 years young and has been a member of Zonta since 1961. And if you're doing the math, that is 59 years. That's impressive. You can find out more about Toy, but what I really want to share is that she came to this community when she was 16 years old in an arranged marriage. Despite all the challenges and the hurdles that she faced in her life, she overcame them. She became a woman who found strength through spiritual exploration, through education and community involvement. And Zonta is lucky to have her, and so is our community.
And now it's time for a commercial.
Zollywood Squares.
Toy Kay was a shy and obedient 16-year-old child bride when she arrived in Olympia. Her parents had arranged for her to marry into a family she had never met. Purchase Toy's book to learn about Toy's eye-opening and powerful life story. Toy Kay overcame many obstacles, graduated from the Evergreen State College in 1978, and the Zonta Club of Olympia is proud to help Toy fulfill her dream, our dream, to endow a scholarship at the Evergreen State College in her name. You can be a part of Toy's legacy by donating to the Toy K Scholarship at the Zonta Foundation store, zontaoli.events.
Welcome back to Zollywood Squares.
Hey, Square One. What scholarship did Zonta establish in 1938?
The Amelia Earhart Scholarship, of course. Amelia was a record-setting American aviation pioneer, author, and an inspiration to women around the world. As a fellow Zonta member, Zonta International created this scholarship in her name 82 years ago for women pursuing a PhD doctoral degrees in aerospace, engineering, and space sciences. Square number one, you should mention that Zonta also has scholarships for women in business, technology, and public affairs. And the Doris Dries Endowment Scholarship is awarded here locally at South Puget Sound Community College to help women returning to college. I forgot to mention that. Hi, number 8. Thanks for the follow-up. Yes, since 1938, Zonta has awarded fellowships totaling more than $10.6 million to 1,209 women representing 73 countries. Globally, women make up around 25% of the workforce in the aerospace industry. This scholarship provides resources to increase women's presence in decision-making efforts on an equal basis with men. Hi, audience. One more thing to add. You know, empowering women in so many ways, I just really dig Zonta. Just the other day, our club, Zonta Club of Olympia, received a couple lovely letters from our recent scholarship recipients, and I'd like to read some of it to you. This one is from Alyssa. Alyssa notes she's receiving this scholarship not only ensures that she is able to graduate without debt, but also encourages her that other women are looking out for the next generation of leaders in business. Thank you, Zonta Club of Olympia. And she sent this lovely photo. Thank you, Alyssa. Next, we have Ruby. Ruby noted, I am so honored to have been chosen and so grateful to be receiving this assistance. Although COVID has changed things for us all, I am working hard to keep moving. Thank you both. And thank you for supporting Zonta Club of Olympia.
Square 7. How long has Zonta International been supporting women to find their voice?
100 years. Too long. Since 1919, so again, over 100 years. When we look at what women have gone through the centuries, right? What does it look like for inclusivity, for inclusion, for acceptance? And I know myself and our Zonta sisters and brothers and siblings will not stop until women's rights are human rights. So everything that impacts a woman along her journey of being her best self, whatever age, whatever demographic, whatever country, whatever continent, Zonta is there to help women and their families live their best lives, live their best selves. Zonta, we show up, we stand up, and we speak up for women all over the world. It's not just the work we do locally in our community, it's the work that we do across the country and across the world. So again, Zonta will not rest until women's rights are equal to human rights. We've got a lot of work to do. We'd appreciate your support.
Hey, Square 9, can you list the organizations that received grants from Zonta of Olympia over the last 2 years?
Will do. Some of them include Pizza Clutch, Roof, Boys and Girls Club, Monarch, Expanding Your Horizons, Family Support Center, 4-H Youth Development, YWC of Olympia.
Hey, that's all we've got time for tonight with the Zollywood Squares, but for a complete list of organizations, scholarships, they can be found in your program in your goodie bag. Be sure to check those out. And until next time, thank you for joining us on the Zollywood Squares.
This has been Zollywood Squares. Zollywood Squares.
To help create a world where women's rights equal human rights and women can reach their full potential, Zonta Club of Olympia gave grants to these local organizations last year.
Zonta Club of Olympia, thank you so much for your ongoing grant support. It really means a lot to us to be able to support Expanding Your Horizon Thurston County STEM conference for middle school girls hosted at South Puget Sound Community College.
Your generosity allows us to reach out to rural communities that we otherwise wouldn't be able to.
And we appreciate your generosity and your thoughtfulness as you help girls who are struggling in underprivileged communities to be able to participate and see what futures can be.
As a female scientist, I really love watching your support help inspire the next generation of female scientists in our region.
Your grant helps us provide transportation to those who live far away.
Your grant helps girls get excited about STEM. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you.